Hello, life path number 9. How are you guys doing? This is Healing Hands Tarot. I hope you're all keeping safe from the coronavirus. How is everybody doing? Life path number 9. I know this is a difficult time. Businesses are being, we're considering opening businesses, and even though I think is ridiculous, but who am I to say anything? Some people will be forced to go back to work, whether we like it or not. And I know some people are in support of businesses opening, but guys, we need to use our head over our emotion, all right? At this time, logic over materialism. I know a lot of people are more concerned about making money and, the economy, but trust me, we won't have any economy if people die. Okay, we won't have any economy to fall back on if we are not alive. So I'm thinking it's life first before money. Okay, and I know spirit is trying to the universe, God, whoever is trying to communicate something huge here, and I hope we don't make a mistake by saying, okay, let's go back to business. And I just hope this whole 1 month of staying at home or a few weeks will not, take us right back to where we started. Okay, so life path number 9, you guys are one of the most controversial of all personality types. Many people will love and admire you, while others will despise you. You have to also understand that a lot of actors and musicians are personality number 9. Okay, please, number 9, please, you guys continue to support my channel. Click on the like button, your subscribe button. Leave me a comment. I love reading from you. I love hearing from you. I like getting the feedback that you guys provide. It really helps me. What I normally do is when I get your feedback or any notification about somebody has liked or subscribed, I actually go in and click on your profile on YouTube or anywhere and go try to exchange my energy with you, so that when I'm doing your readings, I can pick up a little bit more of your energy. So it's not, these readings won't just be like random readings, but will be tailored to your overall energy. It doesn't have to be specific for you, because this is not a personal reading. So if you want a personal reading, I'm available for that. My email will be below the description box, below this video in the description box, and you can reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help you provide additional clarity, especially with regards to whatever the situation might be that you're going through. Okay, so life path number 9, I have about 15 tarot decks and oracle decks here, and that's what I'm going to be using, guys. Sorry about that. All right, I was guided to do that, so I don't know why. Maybe some of you need to meditate. I don't know, maybe some of you need to clear something. We'll find out as these readings go on. All right, so let's pull your first card for this month of May and beyond. And like I always say, these readings are timeless. Whenever you're guided to this video is when you're meant to see and receive your message. It could be a year from now, it could be 10 years, I don't know, it could be a week, a day. But the first card that we have here talks about here and now. Okay, there's a call for you to be in the moment, to be present, and get your head out of the cloud and be in the here and now. Okay, that's a number 32, which equal to a number 5. And number 5 is a number of change, guys. It's a number of constructive freedom. It's a number of versatility. It's a number of exploration, travel, and being adaptable. It's also a number of pleasure, number of adventure, number of the human senses. We have 5 human senses, right? So being here and now means that, you're being fully present in the moment and living it one day at a time. Okay, some of you might be worried about tomorrow, is what I'm picking up. Some of you might be worried about your bank account, might be worried about your next level or your next step or your next decision. And I know a lot of people are home now without a job, so this is scary feeling for a lot of people. But you have to understand one thing, and that is that we're not meant to accumulate and keep accumulating. We're meant to live in the moment. We're meant to enjoy every day. we're meant to be grateful for one day at a time. And I can give you references, even in the Bible, about having to live in the moment, about when the children of Israelites, for those of you who are Christians, were told to gather manna. Okay, they were told to gather manna just for a day. Those of them that gathered more than 1 day, the manna will go bad. All right, and they had to throw it out. So we're meant to, it says also in the Bible, it says, give us this day our daily bread. So live in the here and now. Live in the moment. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment is what matters. Okay? You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Okay? So some of you need to focus in the now, okay, not in the future, and stop worrying about what the future holds for you, and just know that you are protected. There is definitely no way that the Holy Spirit will abandon you at this time. Never. It's always with you. For you to understand, you're never alone. No matter what you're going through, no matter what the family situation may be, you're never alone. There's some higher being protecting you and making sure that you will feed, and your rent will be paid, and your bills will be paid, and you'll be taken care of, for you to have faith and not give up at this time. Okay, your next card says helper of thoughts. It says your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There is no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. Will meet, or as someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. So you're being asked to be confident and to be courageous about whatever the situation is in your life at the moment, at the present, for you to know that you have the ability. Like I said, you've been equipped with that ability, all right, to survive. Your survival instinct will kick in. Life path number 9. Do not doubt, okay? Do not fret. Do not be afraid about, letting go of fear and letting go of limitation and worries. And just because the helper of thoughts, talks about, is a mental energy. It's about being in your head also, and being worried about tomorrow, about, oh my God, will I eat? I don't know. How am I going to pay my bills? And, but there is something here telling you not to sit down and ponder over it and keep overanalyzing it, but to let it go, release it to a higher power, a power higher than you, that who knows that you are in need of some kind of help. So the helper is here. There's some help in on its way for you this month. All right, you just have to believe that there is help for you. Okay, so you're not meant to remain in that worrisome mind frame, because what it does is create an imbalance in your energy, and that imbalance will not serve you any good. Especially worries never get things resolved. When we worry, it doesn't provide any solution. When we're in that energy of worry, there's no way that we can think clearly. So you're meant to release any fears and worries so that you can think clearly. And it talks about a man holding a coin. So this might have to do with, it might have to do with money. Okay, so I'm picking up strongly energy of lack around money. Okay, and this is number 43, which is the number 7, and so 7 is a number of analysis, being up in your head, but it's also a number of understanding, knowledge, wisdom, introspection, analysis. Like I said, spirituality. It's a mystical number 7. It's a number for you to know that there is something bigger and higher and greater than you that can move things forward for you, that can give you this material, material provision that you need at this time in your life. And for you not to feel like, that's energy of lack and worry about what's my next step, what am I gonna do, how am I going to provide for my family, how I hope I don't get thrown out of my my house. But that for you to know, just trust. Okay, I have the trust, and believe me, when you trust in a power higher than you, and understand that nothing happens without a reason, and that, we're meant to go with the flow and just live in the moment. This next card talks about the chariot. So it talks about forward movement. Also talks about being able to balance something, being able to get out of your mind and look at the task ahead of you. In this if you look at this clearly, this is a man who is trying to move forward, all right? And there's a white and a dark horse, and it's like, how do I make both of them cooperate and move forward in the direction that I want them to go? Because remember, this horse can go this way, the other one can go the other way. But it talks about the angel of guidance. It tells you there is some kind of guidance in your way. It's also, they're telling me also for you to understand that whatever your problems may be, there is a higher power, there is an angel, there is a spiritual being that is guiding you. And for you to just trust and take this whole thing one day at a time, and not be all up in your head, worried, silly about, all what is going on. Because sometimes these things are beyond our control. They are beyond our power. All right. It's not within your power. Whatever is going on, you did not create it. All right. You did not put yourself in this situation. I don't think so. So it's something that, is greater than you, and definitely is going to play itself out, whether you like it or not. So the only thing you can do is just cooperate with, nature, and just cooperate with spirit, and just move with the flow. And the next card talks about priest. It says facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. And what I'm picking up is some of you need to open your mind to the spiritual guidance that you're receiving at this time, in terms of, you being able to understand that there's a greater power. Look at this now, all right? There's a greater power, a greater protection, all right? This woman is there in the pensive mood, but there's something greater and higher, all right? There's some kind of spiritual channeling of energy, around this person. That's and I'm picking up a lot of, angelic protection for you, okay? I'm picking up a lot of that angelic protection, okay? And on the shadow side, it says you violate the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. But what I'm saying is believing so much in your power and your ability to change things or turn your situation around without realizing that, listen, it's not within your power, okay? There are some things that are greater than you and I combined. Things that we have absolutely no control over, and whatever this is definitely something that is beyond your control at this point. So it's something that you're going to have to ultimately release, because you can't do anything about it, all right? There's nothing you can do about this situation. All right, and this situation might be testing your faith, might be testing your belief, might be testing your commitment, and your ability to receive guidance that you need at this time. Some of you might be blocked off, because when you have that, when you're emitting that energy of fear and worries, it won't allow the spiritual guidance that is meant to come in for your own personal growth. All right. And as soon as I said growth, I'm seeing Sisters of Seasons, and it talks about cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. And, it's talking about things happening the way they are meant to happen, guys. I can't make this up. It's talking about allowing things to go the way they are meant to go, all right? In divine order, the way spirit wants it, the way the universe wants it to be, that's exactly how it's going to be. You don't have the power or the ability or the capability to change anything at this time. All right. So this is a number 18. 1 plus 7 is a number 18, which equals to a number 9. And number 9 is a number of endings, a number of completion, also a number indicating universal love. Okay. And as soon as I said that, they're drawing me to, look at this woman up in the sky. There's some kind of universal, or should I say, protection or universal love that you're getting, for you to know that you're being protected at this time. And whatever this is not within your control, but for you to let it go, release it to spirit, and watch how everything will move. The minute you start sleeping well at night and not worry silly about this situation, you will see things begin to turn around. Okay. So what this card is essentially saying, what this card is saying, I would really like to read from the book, if I can find the book, right? And what it's saying is, let me see. I would like to pull from, so I can give you additional clear, It says, when the sisters of seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods where things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. So guys, there's something saying, talking about living in the moment again. All right. Okay guys, I hope that will help you with whatever the situation is, with the worry that you shouldn't be worrying about, the control that you need to release at this point and realize you're not in control of anything. Oh my God. Wow. Whoops, guys, this is your Archangel Michael prayer card, and it says God is in charge. There is no flipping way I can make these readings up if they're not coming to me spiritually. All right. And I am really happy when I'm able to help somebody out there put perspective to what they're thinking or what's going on in your life. And this is a life calling for me. I did not choose myself to do this. And I'm just grateful every day that I'm doing this and I'm able to provide guidance. All right. So it's saying again, God is in charge. There's something greater than you that is in charge of whatever this is. For you to let go of your worries and just accept things the way they are. Sleep well at night, knowing that you are being divinely protected. There is nothing that will hurt you. Nothing will harm you. If you believe that, you will release and just free your mind and know that things are working according to the way they are meant to work for your higher or highest good. Okay. Now, if you want to say this prayer after me, it says, "Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved." Life path number 9. Slow it down. Move with the flow. Thank you so much, guys, for your continued support of my channel. For liking, for leaving me a comment, for subscribing, for sharing this video with your family members who might be life path number 9, who may be going through some kind of trial, tribulation, or mental anguish at this time and need to hear these messages. All right. What I normally do is when you do something, click like or something, I get notification and I do click it to go and, connect with your energy so that I can, we're exchanging energy that way. But if you do need reading specific for your life path number, please do send me an email. My email is in the description box below this video, and how to calculate your life path is also there in case you don't know. But whatever the case may be, I do wish everybody the best. I wish you continued love and light. I wish you continued divine protection and divine guidance, and for you to release. All right, this month, release and don't worry. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. This is Healing Hands. I'll come to you again next month with your life path number 9 tarot reading. Bye.